They say good fences make good neighbors. We tore ours down. Literally and figuratively. The family next door wasn't just neighbors, they were our chosen family. Our kids were siblings. We knew their parents. We saw a happy, balanced partnership. It was the kind of friendship that makes you feel lucky. Right up until the moment it made us feel sick. That night was like any other. Kids asleep, fire pit going. Then, Mark, the husband, cleared his throat. So, we have some news. Sarah, his wife, looked curious, like she thought he was going to announce a vacation. He said, "We're getting a divorce. I've taken a promotion in Denver. I move next month." The air was sucked out of the room. My husband and I just stared. But Sarah, she just nodded. She said, "Yeah, it's been a process." She played along. In that moment, I thought she was cold. I didn't realize she was in shock, performing for an audience her husband had forced upon her. The next day, Sarah came over and shattered the illusion. The announcement was news to her. The move was news to her. The divorce? A discussion he'd vaguely alluded to, but never a decision. Then she showed us the management files. This successful lawyer had been given weekly performance charts for housework. He monitored her efficiency. The easygoing guy we grilled burgers with was a controlling strategist at home. Our friendship had been part of his set design. It was like rewatching a movie and spotting the villain in the first scene. All those little things, him always steering the conversation, him making gentle jokes about Sarah being disorganized, they weren't quirks. They were clues. We felt betrayed, not just for Sarah, but for our own judgment. How could we not have seen it? He moved. She eventually left, too. The last chapter is a lesson in karma. Sarah rebuilt a beautiful, authentic life. Mark became a barely there dad, mailing checks but missing milestones. The performance ended, and he had no audience left to perform for. This story forces a disturbing question: what do we owe our friends? If someone is living a hidden, controlled life right next door, are we at fault for not seeing it? Or are master manipulators simply that good? Furthermore, was Mark's public announcement an act of psychological abuse, using us as weapons to corner his wife, or was it the act of a coward who couldn't have a hard conversation alone? It also challenges our idea of knowing someone. Can we ever truly know the private dynamics of a couple? This wasn't just a divorce story, it was an identity theft. He stole our idea of him and of them. How do you judge a performance that fooled everyone? We dissect the layers of deception and the wreckage it leaves behind. Weigh the evidence and deliver your judgment. Subscribe to The Verdict Zone.